time.
Speaking of goals.
Yeah, there's a lot of goals in the charity match. 10-all. At like 20 past 3-ish, my phone started blowing up. Like all these texts like, oh my god, Chris has done this.
ChrisMD, he might want it himself. Theo Baker, where is he?
Chris has elevated himself to probably God status. He sort of did what everyone was thinking, really, wasn't he?
How many goals do you reckon you'd have got? You know the guy that's playing Michael in the new Michael Jackson?
No.
Nephew?
No way.
Without Janet Jackson's nipple, there is no YouTube.
Oh, shut up, Theo.
Janet Jackson invented YouTube.
Did you have sex in the in Germany?
Oh, God! Surely the lack of response is confirmation.
Welcome back to backside. Oh,
We only have two.
Yeah, I almost got it pick
It's
side.
only 50-50, mate.
Hey, you got there in the end, and that's all that matters.
Do you mean to do it? Hey, welcome back to backside, and thanks for 50k. And actually, I know I've said this before, but not only are we actually one of the biggest listened podcasts at the whole of the fellow studios. Okay, no, it's at 100%, by the way, brother.
Are you saying that because
is
people from upstairs?
Not only is Pitchside the biggest show at the fellas podcast. Facts, by the way.
Yeah.
Got more views on Sunday than every other pod combined in the month. So
That's a great point, actually.
do you know what I mean? But actually, 50% of you watching on YouTube aren't subscribed, so subscribe.
What?
Yeah.
Over half the
I
people
don't want
watching
to. I don't want
Come on,
to.
guys, click the sub button. Then
I
we
don't want to
thanks
piss
for
on
60.
you, bonfire, but subs don't matter anymore, do they?
They do to us.
They do for backside, mate.
Yeah, everyone's sub.
They do to us, guys.
It'll be a generational moment when we say thanks for 100.
Everyone's.
Oh my
sub.
God. Maybe we'll do
Yeah,
it.
that is. Oh,
Should we do it in
no,
America?
No, unsub. I don't want to. I want to stay.
And then we get a little plaque as well.
Oh, that's true.
Hey, do you reckon we'll do it in America?
What?
Fuck yeah.
Do what in America?
I'm lining up a special guest for one of my football challenges coming up.
What's
like-
going? What?
Just
not answer the question and then
pinball machine.
just can't be asked about.
I've just
my question.
witnessed him
Move on
try and
to the next
explain to
one.
Carl like the longest way possible, just to say Celtic scored 4 goals in
Yeah.
extra time.
First half extra time.
Speaking of goals,
Yeah, there's a lot
There
of
was a
goals in
bloody
the
lot of
charity match.
Saturday.
10-all.
10
Great
Get
standard.
in.
10-10.
Keepers were. I think that was. I'm gonna go on a limb and say it, guys. I think the keepers were worse than last year.
Who's in
Well,
goal?
one of them, they were the
Excuse
same
me,
keepers.
Yeah, I didn't think they
same
could get.
goalie?
I didn't think they could get worse.
What do you mean? What? Honestly, what do you mean? They're the two same people.
Yeah, but they had an even worse performance in goal than
Right.
last.
Yeah, XQC saved a pen in normal time.
Oh, he did actually, and I think
That's
Sketch
more than-
pulled off a good left-hander as well. Actually,
Yeah,
on one of them.
just beat it away.
Yeah, beat it.
Yeah.
Like Michael Jackson kind of stuff. You watch it?
I watched the highlights because I was what's the word?
Pissed.
Busy.
Pissed as a fart.
Yeah, during the
Drunk?
actual game.
You were
yeah.
getting
Rock.
lit, my dude.
Yeah, I was.
Lit.
I enjoyed it.
Trolleyed.
I will say
battered.
the highlights are much better with commentary. I watched them through originally in silent
Why would you watch him in silence?
because it was like 8 a.m.
Psychopath.
It was 8 a.m. and I
You're
was
hanging-
awake and next
You're
to
watching the
bed and-
Simon charity match highlights with no commentary.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
it's
then,
like
and
a
then
forced pitch side.
And then, of
viewing.
course, like Spencer and Stephen were great. They did a great job. But
Yeah.
20 goals, mate.
Stephen
they,
had Stephen.
They
had
were
some good
entertained
one-liners.
at Wembley. weren't
Stephen
they?
had some good one-liners, didn't they?
Yeah, he listed off a couple of zingers.
Mini Mint with another hat trick.
How many goals do you reckon you'd have got if you thought the keepers were worse?
7.
6 or 7.
Yeah, I knew that was coming.
I
What a brilliant.
fucking knew you were going to say.
Well, you were kind of involved. Your
yes.
most liked photo on Instagram ever.
So obviously I was at Luke's birthday party doing the chicken and the egg, and it all kicked off at 3 o'clock.
Which came first?
Well, we're about to find out.
Did you find out?
We did find out.
Oh, breaking news, guys.
So the chicken actually came first.
I think that's rude.
In the egg's arsehole. No, it
Yeah.
we were doing it kicked off at 3 o'clock, so we actually had to everyone name in a hat, and thank God you didn't want to be the chicken. My mate Harry got the chicken, and then the egg was like my mate's sister.
Tangent.
Oh,
And like they'd never spoken to
Get to the point.
they'd never spoken to each other before, so that was a
Please,
awkward
mate.
one.
Please. We're not.
Anyways,
we're not
What are you actually
We're
on
not here
about?
to talk about who got the chicken and the egg. We're asking about the ChrisMD.
Anyways, the drinks are flowing, and then like at 20
Oh
past...
my God.
Oh my God, I'm getting to it. I'm just trying to provide context to the story. At like 20 past 3-ish, my phone started blowing up. Like all these texts, like, oh my God, Chris has done this. Have you seen the message? Obviously, I'm not watching the game.
Who's sending these messages?
Daryl, Seb, group
Oh.
chats were going off.
Okay,
Like
okay.
it was crazy. Never had so many messages in my life. I was like, what's going on here? Let me tune into the game. Let me see what's going on online. Lo and behold, Chris has elevated himself to probably God status, and he's done the Lord's work here.
What, by banging followers for you?
Well, no, he sort of did what everyone was thinking, really, wasn't he?
Tribute.
A tribute
He confirmed that you were dead.
to the dead man. Me. It did feel like, when I was watching it, it did feel like I had died.
Were you watching it, or were you busy?
No, I tuned in. I was tuned in after he did that to see what was going on.
Yeah.
I think Joe had it on every now and again, I think, just to keep an eye on it. But yeah, we were too busy getting kind of lit, my G.
Yeah, nice.
Which was kind of fun. But I did watch the highlights and I did tune in every now and again. And thanks to Chris, I did bang 300k likes on Instagram.
It was a cool celebration.
That's right, guys.
I mean, the goal itself is hilarious, but
I think that's the worst goal ever scored in a cricket match.
Win
Have you seen it?
What happened?
You've not.
my
Oh, mate.
God.
Can we get Chris's goal up?
Yeah,
please?
please.
This is the worst football goal of all time.
The only goal I've seen is Toby's and then AB's.
yeah, I mean, poor
They were
Will,
probably the
mate.
two best goals, mate.
They were the best goals.
They were the best goals.
Jesus.
You got
Yeah,
it.
look at this goal already. Honestly,
Mate.
My one's quite good, isn't it?
He is.
Whoa! Watch out! Watch out!
You are joking.
Go on!
You are.
Go on!
What, Will? What's he doing?
Fucking hell, man.
I thought Will could play football.
He scored, bless him, but that is so...
What the fuck?
AJ's beard, and then the celebration.
There it is.
He looks like Abel Xavier.
See, that's a great shout, by the way. So everyone always thinks me and Chris hate each other, but really, we're actually just secretly in love.
Yeah. Under the surface sexual tension, mate. I will say, I thought Arthur scored. Fotmob came through with a notification that Arthur scored.
No,
Hadn't scored.
No, he hadn't scored.
So I sent Arthur a message being like, congratulations, mate. Great goal. He hadn't
Oh
scored.
my god.
I will say Arthur got the second highest rated.
Yeah, he got 4 assists, didn't he?
And I said Arthur would be the best player on the pitch. He was the second best player on the pitch. 3 assists.
Yeah.
Nice.
Ah, cool. I said Arthur's a baller, guys. Jinxie did get man of the match, though.
Did he?
He got man of the match.
Simon got 9.8.
No, Jinxie got man of the match.
Oh.
Simon got the Fotmob man of the match.
Oh, he got the player vote.
Obviously, I didn't actually. Obviously, I wasn't there to hand.
You do know a lot about...
He got the
Yeah, I've got up to date with it. I sessioned it on Twitter on that drunk train home. After I got a face.
Oh my! We'll speak about it later. But
Sketches. Why is Sketch look like? It looks like a rapper now.
he's got the giant chain. Surely that was
He's
hot during the
properly
game.
changed
He's
the
a
way
proper
he
G, isn't he?
looks. I love Sketch.
He's brilliant.
£6.2 million ratio.
Not in
that
that way.
is fucking.
That's more than
That tells me. That
Is
tells
it
me.
really 6 million?
6.2,
That's impressive.
yeah.
To be fair.
They'll
Who does it go to? Oh, does it say there?
Yeah, they'll keep.
Upside M7 or Brightside M7.
What is Brightside?
That's the Sidemen's. I think it's. I don't know what is their charity. What do they do?
Isn't it? It's. I
What
want
is
to say
Brightside?
related to like children.
M7 Simon's M7 allows kids to go on school trips who can't afford it,
Oh, that's nice.
which is actually really nice. I don't know what Brightside does, but it's obviously a good thing.
That's a niche charity. I quite like that.
Yeah, because it's actually being used.
Put charity.
Yeah, yeah.
You know how you know what I mean, though.
What charities are used for that?
Well, some charities obviously just like
Yeah.
gazy, aren't they?
Who
That's what I said.
Right side of the Simon
are
charity.
you calling out?
Yeah.
I do agree with you. That's
Yeah.
why I don't donate to one.
A charity like this,
actually
is
know-
brilliant.
Yeah, little ones are better, aren't they?
Yeah.
Chance to accept opportunities and places to things they can't easily access. Yeah, so I think it's just about offering people that don't have accessibility
It's brilliant.
to life memories.
Oh, I just thought the Killers were sponsoring them.
Because I missed.
Right.
Overall,
yeah,
it looked like a fun day to be part of, and you know what? I was genuinely so pleased for so many of them who'd never
Yeah,
played
I
and
agree.
scored.
Chazza.
Chazza scored,
Yeah.
AB scored, Arthur got 3 assists, Batch scored twice.
Batch's first goal was really good.
Like,
He's absolutely sent laser beam to the shot.
yeah, KSI scored his first non-penalty non-OG since 2018.
Nice.
Yeah.
It looked like a very cool day to be part of.
Yeah. And ultimately, amazing weather, which makes those days out just even better, right?
Yeah, that's so true. I heard a few of them got pretty lit. Did you see Max Fosh?
Yeah, that was cool.
I haven't seen anything, mate.
So you know he does like the reverse card thing.
So
Genuinely, all I've
last year,
seen on
last
Twitter.
year, like the first year he did it, he did an Uno reverse.
Yeah, I
went
remember
mega
that.
viral.
Now look at this.
The second year he did a shredder. This year,
yeah.
Oh mate, this year he turned into Harry Potter.
Nice.
Cow's outfit is so good. Isn't
Jack
it?
Joseph outfit, mate.
Oh look, he's got a yellow card.
There it is.
All right, Harry Potter.
What the hell? Whoa! Set it on fire. That's it. No more yellow card for the rest of the game.
Nice.
That was it.
Nah, Clattenburg sells it well though. That's a great.
Mark's like, oh my god.
Yeah.
He's actually a good lad, friend of the show. He's a good friend of the show, yeah. But yeah, it was a pretty beast mode day out. Obviously, we don't have any inside scoop guys because none of us were there.
Yeah, no scoop to
or
inside.
playing. But yeah, did manage to bag a few likes on it thanks to Chris, which was kind of nice.
Nice.
They'll keep doing so long as they keep raising that amount of money, they'll keep doing it.
100% they should keep doing it.
Yeah, I thought last year I was like, how do you even top the narrative?
It doesn't matter
But it's not about that.
It's not about topping it. It's about
Yeah,
raising money for charity there, Revo.
I agree. 20 goals is a pretty good narrative to have as well. Anyway, well
guys, obviously, while we were watching the charity match, drunk from my train,
Legend.
it was actually thinking about the business side of things.
You are a businessman.
I am a businessman.
business.
I come from down the lane.
You know, they have all their different content strands and all their different businesses.
Yeah.
But as you lot know, Lewis is still not set up our business.
Yeah, well, he's not even here to
Teed off, yeah.
yeah.
So I'm
Mate.
actually in the process of sorting out all the teed off stuff.
Like-
And Lewis is the one letting the side down. Well, thanks to today's sponsor, Brevo.
Brevo!
Can get ahead of the game with a platform that's accessible for all business owners.
losing the name, mate.
Brevo the Brevo.
I will say though, Brevo does drive growth and can help businesses grow through analytics and targeted campaigns.
That's right. If you don't know what it is, it's basically a tool that allows you to build businesses from the ground up. It's absolutely fantastic.
It also simplifies the marketing, Theo.
Yeah.
Brevo streamlines email marketing and automation, making it accessible for all business owners, which is you and you.
You can even boost engagement. The effectiveness of personalized communication obviously increases customer engagement and loyalty.
So one of the hardest bits about having a startup business is resources.
Tell me about it.
Brevo takes away all of those problems by facilitating your startups.
Exactly that.
And as we know, authenticity builds trust.
That's true.
If people know what they're getting, they trust you more.
Very true.
And obviously there are some many key features with Brevo.
Yes.
They have email marketing,
SMS.
SMS, marketing automation, Aura AI, and WhatsApp. It's fantastic.
Yeah, well, everyone uses WhatsApp, so that's obviously very helpful.
Not to mention the live chat feature on
Mate,
Brevo.
so good.
If you want to fast forward being able to talk to someone, live chat is the perfect opportunity to do that, mate.
And you know what? It's live.
It's so good, yeah. It's like you having an extra staff member without all like the noise you get from like Jamie Lee. Jamie Lee! Hey, you like that one? Pow, 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 pow.
He's in the corner.
Brevo solves real problems for specific audiences and is a great alternative for small businesses, guys.
That's right. And if you want to use code BACKSIDE50 to save 50% off your Brevo starter pack and standard plans for the first 3 months, use the code BACKSIDE50. Only applicable to new paying customers.
So make sure you scan the QR code on screen now or click the link in the description to find out more.
Well, lads, not only was the Sidemen charity match over the weekend, as I've alluded to earlier in the show, a couple of us got pretty lit.
That is true.
You know
Tom
what?
was the only one that didn't get lit on Saturday, which is
Yeah.
Tom, when
Friday,
when I say lit, I mean
I was working Saturday.
Litty McGee.
true.
Some of us graft, guys.
Yeah, Litmus o'clock. I took a one-way train ticket to Litville.
You were on a train.
I'm liking you lately.
Yeah, I'm just such a legend at the
You're
moment.
actually.
I'm a YOLO yellow.
You're a lad.
Mate, I'm such a lad.
Do you ever just wake up in the morning and think, I'm a lad?
I look in the mirror and go, that's a lit lad.
Yeah. Still yet to go on a bus though, but other than that.
Oh, I've been on a bus.
Yeah, okay.
Once.
Have you been on the bus recently?
Nah, mate, I decided not to put a rebellion against it. I said, you know what? I'm actually such a lit lad. I'm going to stop taking
What?
the
Because
bus.
they're all like filthy and full of commoners.
100%. I think I'm betting this. I'll just get the train.
Do you know what?
Speaking of trains, you were on the train for about 4.5 hours based on
Oh.
how many times you FaceTime me in that segment.
How shit are trains?
Mate,
in the
honestly.
UK?
So
bad,
I
isn't
thought,
Oh, just a little brief one. Did you see the Middlesbrough fans who they played Ipswich the weekend, and it was cheaper for them to fly
To Magaluf.
Magaluf and
Yeah.
then fly to Ipswich?
I also just don't, by the way,
They
I,
did that.
yeah, I know that's I just don't believe that, by the way, because they would have had
No,
to get
it could
a
be.
transfer
Could
from
be.
Palmer Airport to Magaluf, and then all these different transfers, the taxes would add up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but split between how
So
many
I'm
people
actually
are
not having
going.
that.
Well, nice to kill the story.
Yeah.
I think it was just the flights.
Yeah, the flights and the
were
train
cheaper
tickets.
than the train ticket.
100%, man. And why not have a little night out in Magaluf?
It is kind of like a 100, guys. Am I right?
Before.
But yeah, guys, went pretty beast mode on Saturday. Had a chili vodka shot. Got a couple baby
That's
Guinnesses.
horrendous, by the way.
Did you like it?
So bad.
Yeah, so one of the holes,
I
one of the
don't
you
like
fu-
vodka shots.
Were you
No.
were you pissed at the point? Because I've drank that on a fairly
no.
empty stomach, and that is like the worst possible thing I could think of.
No, it was one of them. One of the rules for one of the pubs was you had to get the bartender to give us a shot. We had to guess
Oh, I
the
thought you were
shot.
going to say something else. Yeah.
And I was the only one who guessed chili vodka because it doesn't taste like vodka.
Oh, does it not?
No, it's just fucking
Burn.
spicy. Yeah. So
Yeah,
like,
but does it feel like this is probably a really boring question, but I'm interested to know. Does it feel like, do you know when you have a shot of vodka, it burns?
no,
It's a different
it's
burn.
a different burn,
like a
which is
spicy
why I
burn.
kind of liked it.
Yeah.
But you learn something new every
Yeah,
day,
it was
guys.
just
Thanks
kinda-
for tuning in, and thanks for 50k.
Yeah.
And also, suck on these nuts.
Yeah, suck on these nuts. I think I quite like Guinness as well now. I had one of
Yeah.
I
mate.
fucking come on. I had a Guinness. I was pretty busy. I split the G on it as everything. Do you know
I
what I
had
mean?
far too many Guinnesses.
We actually had to, one of the game was you had to, all your team has to split the G, and whoever's furthest away has to get a shot. All 4 of us split the G.
Ha!
Wow.
Legend!
You know what I mean?
So presumably you all got shot then.
So,
Whoa, 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 whoa.
so much aura was being
You,
built.
you call him by his name, Sir Legend,
It's a legend.
as you address the man
Not
to my
Lance,
left.
it's Legend lot.
Yeah.
To be fair though, in fairness, I drink the most out of all of us, but you two handle your drink the best.
Pretty.
We are bigger than you though.
True, but I just mean like you.
Not like
you-
that. We are though. We just.
Yeah, that is true. But then like my mate Will handles beer better than anyone, and he's tiny.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah,
a bit, maybe it's double
Fuck
Legend.
me up on that.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like a neck. Like you two are good at neck. I can't neck point.
Yeah.
That
I also
might be like an acid reflux thing. I don't really know.
No, I'm just a bit wet.
also got two kebabs on the way home. No big deal. Mate,
Fucking healthy.
But this is why you can handle so much drink, mate.
mate, I
4,000 calories.
I went into Didi's the first train because I meant to change
Whoa,
one.
whoa, whoa, whoa. Order. Tell me the order.
Cheesy chip wrap plus doner meat, chili sauce, and a bit of ketchup. I was pretty drunk.
Cheesy chip
then-
wrap.
Yeah, with doner meat in it.
Oh, okay.
Sensational.
All right.
Then do you know what I did?
Any salad?
Lettuce.
Just lettuce.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Do you know what I did though? Wait, hey,
Hey,
Double it up.
whack £10 on a tip.
What?
why would you say
You don't
that?
have to be performative, mate. You know you're allowed to just.
He
tip
regrets
people.
saying that.
Yeah,
I regret
that's-
saying
that's
that.
regret-
I was so
You're
drunk.
so fucking out of touch.
There's
mate.
no
Hey,
point.
Hey guys,
Like-
I gave the owner a tenner.
Yeah, you can't give a tip if then you just
Yeah,
do it to
it's-
brag about
yeah,
it. Then
that's
it's
just
not a
so
nice gesture.
Performative.
How do you know I even did it? Maybe I'm just lying.
No, I can tell by how red. you are.
Yeah,
Yeah,
now
really
you've gone
embarrassing.
really
yeah,
embarrassed.
yeah.
Anyways, move swiftly on from that one. I then had to change at Lewis because I got the last train, and this is where it all went downhill because it's meant to be a 2-minute changeover, and then I had to get the train straight to London Bridge.
What? London Bridge. All right. What train line is it? Call them out.
Southern Rail.
Yeah.
Oh,
The worst.
are they bad?
Notoriously shit.
I don't think.
45-minute delay.
I was on Southern Rail, same day.
You were. Mate, I sat in Lewis Station.
With all the police going to the Millwall game.
Yeah, I saw the place as well. I was ready for the fucking fisticuffs. Mate, I sat in Lewis Station. I said, nah, this is ridiculous. I might have to get a taxi at this point.
Lewis Station.
Yeah, Lewis.
I've never heard of that.
That's
They're in National...
Oh, is it LEWES?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that one.
Is that Lewis?
No, it's Lewis.
Is it?
It's
I
Lewis.
thought it was always Lewis, but he's
It's
correct.
Lewis.
From a man.
I went to college
local
there.
to the area.
That is where I went to
I'm-
school. Do you know what I fucking did? I said, you know what? Fuck this.
Oh.
Oh, you well, fuck this. I'll call Reeve 5 times.
No, I haven't got that bit yet. But I said, fuck this. You know what?
Yo, fuck.
I
this
don't want to be
G-
hungover tomorrow. Another wrap. Cheesy chips.
What? 3?
Now that's the second one.
Oh.
Yeah. Plus
Add another. That's another 10.
And you know
Milky
what?
Way buttons.
After that other one, give me another one.
I was close. And then what happens, Tom? Do you know what happens next?
Talk to me.
Get on the train 45 minutes later. Had a chit chat with Reeve. Spoke to Chris on the phone as well, just asked how he was.
FaceTiming everyone.
I was really drunk.
Didn't ring me, did he?
Oh.
And he didn't come meet me for a pint.
I was on the.
Two for
I
two.
was also on the call with Jodie for an hour. She was acing me.
How?
I tried to.
How could you
I
be on
tried
a
to do
call-
a 3-way FaceTime with you. Apparently.
How could you be on a call with her for an hour? You were on the phone to me for about 45 minutes.
Apparently I was trying to. Jodie kept hanging up on me because I was like, no, let's add Reeve to the call. Add Reeve to the call.
She was convinced that I
Do not add Reeve to the call.
convinced that I told her about Chris's shirt when I found out in the morning of.
What?
You said you phoned me up and went, "Did you tell Jodie 3 days ago that Chris was going to do this shirt?" And I was like, "No, I found out this
Oh
morning."
yeah, Jodie was like, yeah, I knew he was going to do that. I was like, what do you mean he knew he was going to? How do you know he was going to do that?
She's the only one out of everyone.
Yeah, it's like, how the fuck do you know?
Mate, she's got the skill.
Knowledge. Anyways,
You two are good drunks, though.
hey, do you know what, mate? Get to East Croydon, yeah? Normally you either go to Clapham or London Bridge. Well, it's going to London Bridge because.
Cheers for that pointless bit of information.
Anyways, they go, oh, the train is terminating here. What?
Where are you?
He's
Croydon.
fucking Croydon.
Could have gone Box Park. The
Just
place
get a
that you said
line
didn't-
bike, you lazy toad.
He's
Did you-
Croydon.
You could have gone Box Park. The place
It's
that
like
didn't exist.
2-hour line bike. Anyways, I got a taxi from East Croydon, so it took me 3.5 hours to get home
That's insane.
instead of an hour and 15 minutes.
Wow, so everyone has just finished their 9 to 5, right? Theo, it took him 3 hours to get home.
Sorry, if you're on a night out and it's meant to take you just over an hour to get home on a Saturday night, and it takes you
Nah,
3.5 hours.
I feel you,
to
my
live it.
G. I feel you. I hate waiting. I'm an impatient person. I feel you.
This is exactly the reason why I told you to just stay at mum and dad's.
Yeah, why didn't you do that?
And then just come back the next morning.
Nah, I had shit to do.
I always.
What, at 8 a.m. the next morning?
Yeah.
Fuck off. You didn't.
Yeah, I just.
What?
I couldn't be asked to travel on a Sunday.
See? So what was Luke's 30th like? What did you go up to?
Oh, mate, it was over in 2 hours. They found the
What?
chicken in half an hour.
Oh, that's
Oh, no, but you still stayed out.
Yeah.
I was going to say, surely just
but
because the
I was-
game ended.
No,
you
I was
didn't go
excited
home.
because each
Well,
pub,
I mean,
each pub had different rules, so excited to do the different
yeah.
games.
So like the whole concept.
What is the
there-
game? I've never heard of
so
it.
I'm gonna
Chicken
say-
goes in-
Yeah,
yeah,
there's a.
As we figured out, I'm not a fan of organised fun.
So so there's one person that's I presume by straws.
Yep.
Yeah, originally was designated as the chicken. Everyone else has to find the chicken in a certain zone. Pretty much like what we did for the stag do.
Every pub
Find
you
the
go
bride.
into, though, you're in teams of like 3 or 4. Every
Yeah.
pub you go into is a different rule.
Yeah.
Got ya.
So you have to look in a pub, do a drink.
But unfortunately, for the sake of Luke's 30th, they did it in Seaford, where there's about 2 pubs.
Yeah.
So you're gonna find
Mate,
them
also,
they were
just-
using golf clubs
Just
as
to
pubs.
put in, is this similar to the one with the duck?
With a bride. You know the stag do?
No, but that's not what I asked.
find the dog.
Otherwise, yeah, is it?
So it's same concept.
See,
Is it?
Okay,
Like,
got
everyone
that.
tries to
It's the
find a
same.
certain person, and then
Well, we thought...
Who hides it?
What?
Who hides? Well, who? How, like,
one person would be the chicken.
But they are dressed
they'd
up as a
yeah,
chicken
they'd
as
just
well.
be in.
Oh, it's not like
No,
a toy
no,
They're
chicken.
dressed up as a chicken.
Got ya.
So they would be the
On their own in a quiet little town called Seaford.
But the
Right.
reason why they were given an egg
Got ya.
is because they didn't want the chicken to be alone for the entire day. So
Yes.
they went in a 2.
So the egg and the chicken were 2 people who've never spoken to each other before.
That's such a long day out.
So we thought it'd
Got
be funny.
ya.
So we thought
Yeah, we have
we,
a beer, it's fine.
we
Yeah.
thought they'd be at the Plough because that's where we went for lunch. So like that's like this normal one they'd be at. So
You're saying, yeah, but
is that the
you,
Seven Sisters one?
no,
yeah, you got to remember, people watching this.
oh, it's the
aren't
main
gonna
pub in
know- yeah,
main
there
pub
you
in
go.
Seaford. We thought, you know, it'd be funny if we just don't go there.
Ha
Everyone's because like,
Oi, that's banter.
you know what I mean? How awkward if we just like sat there, just like.
Bantosaurus Rex.
I mean, anyways, they got found within 20 minutes.
Because they went to the plough.
Yeah. No, the boot. And then,
Oh, God.
but we were the last thing. We found them after 2.5 hours.
Yeah, because you were just going around
We was
having
having fun.
drinks. Yeah.
That's my G.
Yeah.
What kind of forfeits and stuff were you
But
doing? at the
everyone
pub?
puts in 20 quid at the start, so the chicken has the cash to spend as much as they want.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, this is, it's similar to that.
And by the time we
duck
got
one.
there, all the cash was gone.
Well, yeah, because you.
We're last.
Yeah, like 2 hours after everyone
Got
else.
pretty lit though, I can't lie. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, I got pretty lit, mate. Dulwich Hamlet game, first one I've been to. It was actually really fun.
Yeah.
But it was less of a
Non-league's good, man.
it wasn't really a football match though. It was kind of like more of a
Rugby match.
like a day festival. It felt like.
Yeah, well, so what?
I
they were getting pelters online, weren't they?
think about 30% of the crowd were there to watch the actual football.
They were getting
Was
pelters online.
was it National Non-League Day?
Yeah, it was 8th versus 9th in the Ishmael League.
No, yeah, I don't think you
He
understand.
didn't
you
understand.
What
the
did you say?
question. There's a National Non-League Day each year, but it's usually when the professionals aren't on.
Oh,
I wasn't sure if that's why you went.
said. Why was it so busy?
That's what I thought.
Apparently
Maybe.
it's like that every weekend. It's just got there's a reputation now where everyone just.
Where is Dulwich?
South, slightly west and south of Clapham, I think.
Is it just because it's
So
like
it's south of the river.
Is it just because it's in London? Everyone just goes there for a piss up.
Yeah, and it's a pretty accessible non-league game to get to. Yeah,
If the weather's nice as well, it's just
it's like £10 a ticket.
just
you
an
walk in,
excuse, ain't it? Any excuse?
I saw him doing some naughty stuff on the FaceTime though, didn't I?
And I
What was he doing on the FaceTime?
Yeah, what you doing?
don't think I did it on FaceTime.
Oh, so you do admit to doing it,
To what?
Well, yeah, but we.
making love to your friend.
Oh, no, but I bumped into Ollie Thomas
Oh
Did you
yeah, I
actually?
saw that in the chat. Yeah.
Where?
at
In
the game.
chat?
Are you mental? What
At
do
the
you mean?
game. At the game.
What did you send a picture?
He actually
Yeah, I
just
did,
said.
yeah.
He actually just said where.
No, he doesn't. You don't respect me, and I know it, man.
No, but I wouldn't even respect you.
Exactly.
In fairness, a lot does get missed in that chat by me, but I did see.
Oh, I did not see that. I think I was pretty lit about
Yes,
that.
but I
Man.
spent the afternoon chatting with him.
He's
It was
from
good
down
fun.
south. He's from
Yeah.
like Crystal Palace, isn't he, or
Yeah, yeah.
south of London?
Oh, there's the pro I didn't pick.
Yeah.
Who is he there with?
His missus?
Nice.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
they're just
What, mate? Was he doing content or?
No, I just went for a day out, and I was like, "What the fuck are you doing here?" And he was like,
He
"What
went
the
to
hell are you
Dulwich
doing here?"
Hamlet with his girlfriend just for a day out. That's kind of cool.
But it was like that. There were it was groups of guys taking their girlfriends to the football. That's the day. That's
Was
the
there like
kind of
loads
vibe
of
it
stuff
felt.
on, like
Ferris wheel.
whack-a-mole?
Ferris wheel and that.
It felt like that, but there wasn't that. If that makes sense.
So what was there for like?
Like, what's going on, like,
activities were there for you to do?
What did you rate the footy scran?
I didn't have food.
What?
What? We know why.
Well, no, I was drinking pints. So
Yeah, drinking pints and having fun.
Okay.
right.
Anyways, guys, I've actually got a baker's butterfly this.
I'll carry on whilst you're working it out. But I saw the guy who you didn't pick as the pro. He was playing.
I know, we just said that.
You didn't say that.
Yeah, we did.
When did we say that?
About 2 minutes ago. I said, "Oh
I
look,
didn't
there's
hear
the."
that.
I said the photo. I said, "Oh look, there's the guy you didn't pick. I didn't pick as the pro."
Well, how would I know that?
So I said it out loud.
Yeah, but you were holding your phone.
Oh,
the other way.
mum and dad are
listen.
fighting. Mum and dad are fighting. Mum and dad are fighting again.
You weren't
So
talking to me though. You're talking to him.
I've got a couple headlines for you if you want them, guys.
Him.
The headlines are
Wait, you just have you stolen my? Old
no,
bro?
I got two.
Right,
I got two
bro.
of them this week.
Right, go on then.
So I can either tell you about Janet Jackson's nipple
That one.
or Red Bull.
Janet Jackson's nipple, please.
Tangent. You know the guy that's playing Michael in the new Michael Jackson film.
This is
I don't.
nephew,
know,
innit?
no.
His nephew.
No way.
Apparently he's
That
really
would
good.
probably make
Apparently
sense.
he's really good. So I hear.
What?
So-
Singing or
Just
everything.
everything. Like he's basically Michael.
I love little Michael.
so obviously we've all heard of the website YouTube, haven't we? Have we all heard of the website YouTube?
Yeah.
Well, without Janet Jackson's nipple, there is no YouTube.
Oh, shut up, Theo.
Janet
I'll
Jackson
take a quick nap.
invented
This is
YouTube.
absolute bullshit.
Well, no. What do you mean she invented it? Surely her
No, her
did.
nipple invented it.
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah.
Night, everyone.
Emily.
So back in 2004, we got the Super Bowl. You're an American fan,
Aha! Howdy, partners.
An American
and guess who's
fan.
performing at the halftime Super Bowl?
Is it Janet Jackson's nipple?
Just quickly, before you carry on, did you see the end of the Delaware Marathon?
Yeah, it gets
Fucking
fucking.
hilarious.
Oh mate, I've seen the video of the guys like woo, thank
This
you.
guy
Oh,
is
the
like,
sprinter.
and the
he's
sprinter
about to win, and
sprints
he's
in.
like, and this
Yeah.
guy sprints
Yeah.
past him and wins.
Yeah,
That's
Anyway.
happened twice recently, actually.
Yeah.
That's what you get
It happened in Valencia or something, didn't
for
it, as well?
being a show off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody likes a show off.
No.
I'm getting really sick of it. Carry on.
You're wrong. It was Justin Timberlake
Okay.
and Janet Jackson. Hey, I just sort of.
You actually did me there.
Anyways,
Baker.
she's wearing some pretty cool outfits, you know. Little do you know though, guys. For 9/16ths of a second, Justin Timberlake accidentally ripped her shirt off and her nipple and titties fell out in front of 140 million people. So for 9/16ths of a second, her nip was on screen.
Nice.
Yeah, and obviously you all know what you did for those 16 seconds.
What?
Anyway, CBS got fined £500,000.
Really?
is that
Yeah.
what it is? What, for less than a second?
And because of the
Also, how can you? It's not their fault.
you know, well, they played it, mate. It's not live, is it? It's delayed.
Is it?
Yep.
Is it?
And actually,
Yeah.
because of that,
Are you sure that's true?
You
Well,
know
the
what?
halftime show's delayed, is it?
TV's like a minute behind, isn't it?
No, it's a minute.
Is it?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
So you're
Theo.
saying you get
10
the
seconds.
notification on your phone and
How far
It's
is
gone
live
from a minute
football?
to
behind?
10
Nah, mate.
seconds.
there's no way.
There you go, almost a minute.
5 to 10 seconds. You said a minute.
Yeah.
There's still enough time. Anyways, you know, we always wonder like where
Yeah,
where do certain phrases come from.
Bob.
So that instant there coined the phrase wardrobe malfunction, and it actually entered the dictionary. It became the most searched
Is
event.
that actually true?
Yeah.
That's actually quite interesting.
It became the most searched event on the internet in one day in history. Millions of people were trying to find videos.
Horny
of her-
boys.
Nipple.
Yeah. However, though, in 2004, boys, the internet genuinely didn't have a way to like pay video.
See videos, yeah.
Didn't have a way.
Yeah.
So what happened? 2005 happens.
You
What?
too.
Wait, no. That's not. You can't. No, that's not how it works. You can't say what happened. A year happened.
Yeah, a year happened
not
because
how-
a year happened for 3 ex-PayPal employees to have dinner and complain that they couldn't find the Janet Jackson clip to see her titties.
My God, you make it. Why'd you make it so
people were
difficult for
also looking
yourself?
for the 2004 Thailand tsunami as well, but I don't know why that's in here.
Well, no, yeah, that was a massive event. Yeah,
Yeah, quite sad though.
yeah very sad.
Anyways, one of them, Jawed Karim has said both events directly
I
inspired.
guarantee that is not how you say that.
It's Jawed. It's Jawed.
Jared, but you're just saying it with
Did you say
Jonathan
George?
Watt.
Jawed.
Jawed. Or Jord.
Sound like that woman who goes, I'm going to holiday in Birmingham.
Well, anyway, she was one of these guys who was like, yeah, man, I really wanted to see these videos. And they really inspired me to create this idea in February of 2005. They registered YouTube.com, and April 2005, they uploaded their first ever video. Obviously, it's a video
zoo.
Me at the
of
zoo.
Kareem me at the zoo, 19 seconds.
Wow.
And he said without Janet Jackson's nipple and the tsunami, he wouldn't have created YouTube because he wanted a place to see the videos.
Yeah.
And then obviously in
good
October
point.
2006, Google bought YouTube for 1.65 billion.
After 1 year?
Yeah.
Really?
For over $1.5 billion.
Jesus.
Good investment, though, isn't it?
It's a great
yeah.
investment now. So obviously he walked away with a lot, but obviously without Janet Jackson's nipple, obviously you don't get the huge YouTubers like Theo Baker, Pitch Side, Backside,
Teed off.
Teed Off, The Reeve HD,
Thank you for that.
Tom Garratt
yeah,
vlogs.
no, we were waiting. You put,
Yeah.
I
put all
don't-
of your own content before everyone else.
I
did.
don't upload.
At
don't
Lewis
worry about
Bowden
me.
won as
Don't
well.
worry
Yeah.
about me.
I'm surprised Theo Baker Extra didn't make it.
TBE, yes.
Do you know what?
Make a play. So without the 9/16th of a second of Janet Jackson's nipple, we don't have careers.
Do you know what? That's your best one yet.
Yeah, well done, mate.
I actually enjoyed that.
So can we get that video up, please, Aaron?
What, me at the zoo?
No, Janet Jackson's nipple.
Yeah, can we actually see it? Out of for context only, obviously.
It won't. It
Go on
won't.
YouTube.
It won't be on YouTube.
Oh my god, he's actually searched that on a work computer. That's
Oh,
crazy.
horny
Oh,
boy.
dude.
Wait, go on images.
Someone's a horny boy.
No, we don't want image it. Well, we want to watch the
Theo's
video.
like, quick, zoom in. Oh, I have seen this.
Oh my god, why is he staring at it?
Fucking hell.
Well, that is just hanging out like that, isn't it?
I have seen this before.
But she's got a star on it, so everything's okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
why is Kendall there?
Everyone needs to just like her.
Go back on Kendall a sec.
Right.
Anyway, guys, I'm going to go for a wee. I'll be back in 1 second.
Okay, my G. Oh, have you got new Crocs?
Nah. Fluffy Crocs, mate. Here you go. Do you have a fact?
I do have a fact. You ready for this one, boys?
Is it a fact?
I was going to go into the ape civil war that's kicking off at the moment.
Oh, what? A global one? Or
It's
just...
kicked back off, but I think it's best revisiting this next week when there's been further developments.
Got you.
So, but
Where
it is the same
I'm going
clan.
to ask one question. Where is it currently kicking off?
It's the Nagogo tribe. Copper Willy Wally is still.
Oh,
there.
really?
Yeah, Copper Willy Wally. They're back at war.
He's done bits.
Civil war. So, guys, make sure you subscribe because you're in for a big one next week.
Yeah.
But today we have something even better. We've heard a lot of stories about science gone wrong. Let me tell you about science going right.
That's on Frank Lampard.
No, this
seriously.
story's about science going right, boys. Let me take you back and cast your minds to the 1800s.
Turn it away because I don't want to end up reading it.
It's the 1800s. It's picture it all black and white.
Do we know it is?
Yeah, yeah.
Or is this another one of your estimated dates?
It's around then.
Okay, so
It's in there. Everything's black and white. But what it is like science was booming. Like business was booming. Yeah, because nothing had been invented before. So you people could fucking create anything.
is that true?
Yeah, they didn't have anything that was invented. Like I always actually thought about this, not to go off topic, but I feel like if I was
you don't want
back,
to ruin this fact.
if I was back in caveman days, I would have been fucking cooking. Fire is easy. Like that is such an
Yeah, because
obvious
you have
concept.
the knowledge of how to make it.
Exactly, from other people who've taught
How
you.
can you not know though? Do you know what I mean?
Because it hadn't been discovered.
They had because lightning used to strike.
If you were just
Yeah, but that
dropped-
wasn't due to man-made initiation, was it?
if you were just dropped on a desert island, you'd be able to start a fire.
I'd come up with inventions.
Did
Oh,
that?
yeah, it's
what,
a good point, actually. You'd
what,
have
a
firelighters.
what a mental answer to
can't-
my question.
You
that
wouldn't
is.
even be able to do it in caveman times. You don't have firelighters, which you rely on.
I would be
Are we
able to,
ignoring the fact I just said, would you start a fire? And he just went, I'll make inventions.
I'm just saying, if we started,
So going, are you going on Aldi this year? Well, I'm having beef casserole for dinner.
Do you know what I'd love?
I'm just saying, if we started ground zero, I would be able to create the calendar
You know what
quite
I'd love
easily.
To see?
I'd love to see him dead.
After like 14 to 30 days on a desert island, how that facial hair actually grows.
Oh man, I'm blooming. I do
There's
bloom.
no,
Yeah, with the sun on your back.
when
Oh,
there's no
honestly.
way of grooming it.
Oh,
how
man.
that grows out.
Good. No, I'm just saying they had it easy back then. So some of the notable.
Yeah, of course they did.
You didn't answer
Saber-toothed
the question,
tigers and all
though.
that shit.
Could you
What?
start- if you were dropped on a desert island, could you start a fire?
Of course I could.
How?
You get 2 sticks.
Yeah.
Nah, actually, this is what you do, right?
Yeah. No,
You get you get a flat bit of bark.
Yeah.
Okay.
What if
And
it's
then
not bark?
you get a bark of a tree, easy. Get a flat bit of bark.
Feeling it.
And then also, I'm going to get some leaves and other bark, and I'm going to create a circle. I'm then going to get a bit of what we call tinder.
Timber.
Yeah.
I'm going to put it in there. I'm actually going to put some sand in there to make some friction, and I'm going to do that with a
Yeah.
stick.
Where are you going to get the tinder from?
You don't realise, I watch Outdoor Boys, bro.
Yeah, but a lot of the
Your
time,
question.
Where we get what?
So educate me then.
It's like dead grass and that, and
you
dead
do
bits of
realise a
bark.
lot of the
On a
time.
desert, island, on the beach.
You go into the forest, mate.
Oh right, sorry.
You do realise that a lot of the time when he does that, he has tools that can acquire the
watch Bear
exact
Grylls
stick
as well.
and-
Sorry.
yeah, but
I
you
didn't
got no
realise
knife.
that.
You got no knife to acquire the things you need.
I had a mate when I was younger, and he was in the, like, what's it called, where you go out with your vests on and you get badges in the
special
wilderness.
Beavers, Scouts,
Big
Cubs.
yeah, what that is. And he watched a lot of Bear Grylls. And anyways, we went outside Fishburn, and there's this like shitty little river we call the Beck. It's just like full of shit and like rubbish.
Nice.
And he thought he was Bear Grylls, and he was there, and he was like drinking the water. He's like, nah, it's
Oh.
drinkable, mate. It's drinkable. And then like I looked like 2 kilometers down, and I'm not joking.
Diarrhea.
There was a toxic waste bin just
Yeah.
like 2 things downstream.
So is he all right, or
2 kilometers down?
Alive.
Right.
Maybe he was right.
did you drink
2
it?
meters.
Did you drink it as well?
Eh?
You drink it as well.
Nah, I didn't watch Bear Grylls at that point, so I
Well,
didn't.
that might have
I didn't
explained
realise.
Oh,
Anyways,
thought
so
we had some answers there.
Yeah.
some of the notable inventions that were booming around the 1800s at this time, there was the tooth nail, which is quite good. So that's when your tooth came out. To stop the other teeth getting contaminated with whatever you had, you'd drive a nail into the gap, and then that would help.
Dentistry's come a long way, to be fair.
Yep. You had the ear pecker. I like this one. So they used to get a bit of wood and then plant it in your ear if you had an earache, and then you'd get a woodpecker and you'd have it peck out the wood.
I don't believe that.
Surely that's more of an earache, mate, having a fucking woodpecker.
True. Then the gobsmacker.
No, but what? No. Sorry, go back to the woodpecker thing. How would that? How would that
Doesn't know,
alleviate
Reeve.
It does.
the earache? How would it alleviate the earache? All you got is a bird fucking pecking in your ear.
Helps. Shakes it back.
Oh, fuck off, man.
It like-
There's no science behind it. What do you mean?
You have to-
Excuse me, you're talking to a qualified scientist here.
woodpecker.
Sorry.
There was an invention.
I've never heard about this, and I've done years in medicine.
Because
mate,
what they
so-
do is, I think they would pierce through the wood, and through doing that, they'd reach in far enough to hit the eardrum, and they'd fix it.
Sure.
Do you
You just said a load of words there, and
Do you ever get bored of your own shit? Genuine question.
I have had a couple poos today, and they keep coming out like sloppy. Sorry. Nah, my favourite one is the gobsmacker. That's where you would punch someone in the face when they were being a gobshite. Anyways.
oh my god! Don't put that in your stand-up material. That's all I say.
I'm still waiting for a stand-up place to reach out to get me. Anyways, there was a different doctor knocking about, and he was like a good up-and-comer. Like, he was like the Lamil Yamal.
Of who, sorry?
Lamil Yamal of doctors at
who's
the
that?
time.
Oh, he wasn't there for it.
Lamil Yamal.
Oh, yeah. He
Footballer.
created a different footballer based off.
What's he actually called?
Lamine.
Lamil. Anyways, there was a different doctor he was knocking about. It's called Duncan McDougall.
McDougal.
It's a good name. Like,
Interesting. That's my
Duncan
Scottish
McDougall.
heritage family name. What a weird one.
I thought
You're
were
a Viking and Scottish.
What week is a Viking?
Oh my
Next
god,
thing
Viking,
it's
Scottish, and this is where you got your doctor blood from.
Exactly, mate.
Duncan McDougall. And his experiment was like far more simple than the tooth nail, the ear pecker, and of course the gobsmacker. And he wanted to weigh the human soul.
Ooh.
Now, I got a question for the
I'm
class.
intrigued now.
Got a question for the class.
No, I don't.
How would you go about weighing the soul?
The same way I'd go about weighing a leprechaun.
I mean, if you're gonna try and do it,
How's he going to weigh a goal? How is he going to weigh a soul? By luring in the soul with a pot of fucking gold. You idiots.
right? I'm gonna give you a medicine-based answer here. You like this one?
Gotta give this.
So, I would weigh someone when they are at the point, like their lowest low, and then try and weigh someone at their highest high and see what the difference would be.
Ah, clever. I like that.
Yeah.
Unfortunately incorrect.
Okay, cool.
What Duncan McDougall would do, he would get people on the brink of death, right? Weigh them, then he'd kill them, and then he'd weigh them again.
Oh, close. Yeah, kind of.
But
yeah.
makes sense, doesn't it? Because the soul has left the body.
How do you know?
True.
When you die, it goes up.
Yeah.
Says Duncan McDougal. Because,
Yeah, that's quite a morbid way of doing things, though. I prefer my one.
Yeah, but well, this is more scientifically accurate.
Sure, yeah,
So when
sorry.
you die anyway.
He has done me in there, to
To be fair, back then they were operating on people when they were alive, so at least he was putting them out of misery.
Yeah.
What are they operating people when they're dead now? Then do they?
Nah, like eyes open him.
You feel like anesthetic?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, got you.
Do you know you can do it with hypnosis as well?
Can you?
Yeah, some people have
fancy
done.
that.
Some people have done it and then they wake up mid-surgery and they scream.
Do you know? Do you know they don't put you to sleep for brain surgery?
Yeah, because they need it active, don't they?
A brain is what what humans have in the head. That's like,
They cut that. But how?
it helps you think.
Can you imagine him having it? Just like staring into a void with his eyes open.
Hollow.
How do you get into the brain though? Like, do you have to cut off the skull?
Yeah.
Cut
How
open the
much? Like
skull.
all the top.
Depends where you want to get to in the
Yeah,
brain.
yeah, it's true.
Did you honestly not know that?
So you just like
There's
cut.
no
Yeah, they
nerve
carved the
endings?
yeah,
You
they-
just shave the lid of my head off.
yeah.
And you're just looking inside my
But
brain.
no, I don't think you need all of it. It depends which part of the brain you want to get to.
It's mental.
But there's no nerve endings in the brain. Plus, so you can't feel pain.
They'd have to shave a lot off for you.
Would it not make you like not
But the part I don't
not make you like
get is-
speak foreign languages and stuff?
What, like that
You
woman?
know what I mean?
Actually,
Like that woman
Yeah.
that woke up.
the part I don't get about that is you would feel the cutting of the head and skull though.
They probably
Yeah, no, they would local anaesthetise
Right,
the.
that's it. Yes, they just won't put you fully
Yeah.
to sleep.
I'd want them putting me asleep.
They can't because you might die.
Yeah, mate.
They need to know if they do anything with the brain is affecting you. Anyway, carry on with
I don't
the
know.
fake
If, I
story
don't know
you've
if I
got.
believe you, Tom.
Yeah, sorry. Let's.
I just messaged my colleagues and they agree.
Okay, sorry, doctor. Now, so yeah, what he did, he basically killed all these people. All right, is that Jamie Lee?
It's Tom.
He'd go and kill loads of
that
people,
me?
right?
Yeah.
So what he'd do, he'd weigh them after like certain instances after their death, right?
You've said that 4 times.
I know, but like not instantly, after a few hours and after a couple of days. Amazingly, immediate after death, consistently, they were losing 21 grams of weight.
There has to be an obvious
21
answer for that.
grams of weight
Okay.
left the body.
Yeah.
Nothing else. There's nothing else you can possibly blame. That is the weight of the soul. So this at the time was like fucking groundbreaking. Everyone's going around like shit. Like you had people who were on like weight loss plans, like kicking it in because they were scared if you lost so much weight, you'd lose a bit of your
I've
soul.
got a question. Is it not just the remaining air in your lungs that have gone?
It does weigh 21 grams though.
Well, it might. If your lungs are inflated to that
21 grams of weight of breath.
of air.
And
Yeah.
actually, you keep it in for a while because you fart after you die.
Okay.
Yeah, people do shit themselves.
Yeah.
Actually. Isn't that the weight then?
Huh?
What,
No, because the poo is still in.
the
poo's still in.
But you said they weigh them sporadically.
Yeah, but I imagine you would weigh the poo separately and you just add that on.
What?
Takes them an after shit.
Yeah, you'd have the
An afterlife poo.
you'd have the aftershave.
Get on with it.
By the way, not another derail on this, but if you're the guy who like takes care of people after they die, do you have to clean up dead person's poo?
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
It's an interesting. We should get someone in that line of path
Well,
to come in.
Nice saying.
So yeah, so the soul weighs of 21 grams. Everyone's freaking out because like no one wants to lose weight anymore because it's like I'm losing loads of the soul, and it actually makes sense if you think about why.
No, it doesn't.
People-
Not one part of this. makes
people-
sense. Don't say that about this
No,
story.
but think about it. People who weigh less comparative to their body size are more evil
wait, sorry.
What the fuck are you on about?
because they have less soul.
What about John Wayne Gacy? He's like 6'7".
Skinny though.
No, massive.
So you're saying
Yeah, but what about like the Island Boys?
They're not evil.
Kiss each other, mate.
It's not evil.
wait, what?
It's a fucking
just
sin.
weird.
Have you not seen this, by the way?
It's Liam Rossini on a wainscot.
You not seen these? My hair looks so good on these.
Yeah.
You not seen?
Why do they always
Um,
give you that cross-hatch jacket every
He's
time
got
AI
one-
gives
he's
you-
got one image that I know what it is of me at the footy game, which he uses as the base for all the generation.
You did live in the jacket for a while, though.
I did. I.
So 21 grams, and then the next time they weigh them is what?
Oh, can't be
21 grams less.
No. But you said they weigh them at different points after death. So
Oh,
what's
yeah.
the extra weight?
A little bit more.
Look at that.
So you didn't wait. So they're just two irrelevant
No,
portions.
it's just stay the same.
Oh,
Can I
fucking hell,
ask
man.
a question? Where is this? What's the source of this story, please?
Duncan McDougal, mate.
No. The source. Where did you find it out?
The book called Duncan
Gotta
McDougal's
stop tapping.
Duncan McDougal's research papers.
I said genuinely, go on.
Can I
Go on.
finish the story?
No,
Question.
just tell me where you found it out. Go on.
Internet,
Where?
online.
Which social media site?
Duncan McDougal
Say it.
websites like
Say it.
TikTok.
Carry on.
Duncan McDougal's website's TikTok.
But it does also make sense. Say like Big John, for example.
Yeah.
He's a bigger bloke, losing weight at the moment, so well done though. But like, also like that's why he's also always saying like bash. He's got more
what do you
soul.
mean?
He's got more
What do
soul
you-
about him, hasn't he?
Right.
Because he's not lost his soul.
Okay.
What about Aaron Hernandez?
Who's that?
Ex-NFL player who like shot people and killed himself.
Too much soul.
Right.
How much you can bear it. It drove him crazy.
Right.
By the way, it doesn't mean you have a good soul though. You could still have a bad soul.
But
It's like you can have a smaller cock, but still do a lot of good with it.
But yet again, you're covering all bases.
Yeah.
I'm repeating the science, man.
Yeah. 21 grams.
Well, if you don't, right, you don't believe me. You don't believe me.
No, I don't.
Can you please search online 21 grams?
What the fuck's gonna come up here?
They based a film on it.
Wow.
Oh shit! It must be real. Can you type in Shrek?
21 grams. They literally based an entire film on the story of Duncan McDougal.
Oh my god!
No,
there's
go back.
So ogres are real then?
Go back. It's a true story. Type in 21. Go in 21 grams again.
Nice.
So this is they based a film on Duncan McDougal. Here we go.
It's got 7.6 on IMDb. Fucking hell.
Great film.
Go down on about.
No.
Yeah, right.
Sean Penn.
A severely ill mathematician, an ex-convict, and a grief-stricken mother find their lives intertwined through a fatal automobile accident that changes them in ways that they can never imagine.
Is it based on
It's a made-up thriller.
No,
the
it's based
human
on
soul
Duncan.
in popular culture? Yeah.
It's based on Duncan McDougal. Yes. See?
Wow.
How is that based on Duncan McDougal when he's got an ex-convict and a car and stuff?
It's probably just like
Apologise.
broadly. I apologise, but it doesn't mean it's true.
Based it on There he is.
Shrek's based on
There's
Mate.
your great granddad.
Shrek's based
Yeah,
on the book as well. Shrek's not. Ogres aren't real.
Look, there's the soul leaving the body. This is the crazy. Oh, I didn't say this bit. Shit. So what they started doing, right? They started putting.
Thanks.
They started put the people when they died. They put a box above them, right,
You need
to
help.
capture the soul.
Yeah.
And they started catching the soul, right? Then they started selling it to people who didn't have a soul.
I'd have just farted in it.
No, but they had like people had like them on display. It's like,
But
this
how
is
would
the
it
soul-
work?
This
How-
is the
they just
soul
take
of
the box and-
Jemima
Sorry, are
Smith.
you actually carrying this on like we're taking this seriously?
It's a why wouldn't you? He's there, and it's film based on him, and there's him giving a lecture. Physicist, soul has weight, physician thing, and they caught it. They caught a soul.
Do you believe this?
I think it leads into ghosts a bit, doesn't
Yeah, I
it?
thought you'd get
If you can
there
prove the
somewhere.
soul, and
Do
you
you-
can buy a soul.
Do you genuinely? Do you believe in a soul?
I think there's a possibility. Yeah. I think yeah.
Oh,
I think there's
do
a
you
soul.
think?
Yeah, well, can I tell you what I really think? And like,
No, yeah,
like,
just
no,
answer the
no, no.
question,
I
right.
will answer the question, but you have to let me speak. I genuinely think that our souls are being harvested by aliens. I genuinely.
There we have it,
I
guys.
genuinely think.
Thanks for 50k.
No, can I-
What a knowledge
on this,
bomb.
on this, I just want to be. I'll be really quick. Well, I genuinely think that aliens did something to apes to speed on our evolution to make us have souls, and then they could harvest it and put it in their AI robots. Because what
You
they,
are
I think they evolved to the point where they're only robots. But what do robots miss? A soul, a moral compass. So they realize that we can't work off this basis. So we have to harvest souls from somewhere, and we harvest them. We create them, and we use us as a farm, and they harvest souls, put it in the AI, which is good if you get harvested, because that means you're going to live on a different planet as a robot.
Is he still
Yeah.
talking?
Do you think? Right. Here's a question based on all the evidence you've quite clearly given us that is real.
Evidence.
I'm
Duncan
entertaining
McDougal.
him. Do you think that if someone commits murder, they wake up 21 grams lighter the next day?
Oh no, they just got bad soul.
It's just
but maybe,
tarnished.
But maybe bad souls are more dense.
So they're heavier.
Because I have a theory as well that the reason we have like lots of awful illness in the world is because aliens want bad souls, so they want sadness and those emotions, so they intentionally implant us with diseases, and that
Interesting.
way they can get the sadness
You haven't even finished the
and
fact.
feelings. The ending was, and they made a film on it.
Yeah.
That's it.
What? Just told him that. Just
Very
told him
cool,
about an
mate.
alien super race who sped
Yeah.
up our evolution to harvest our souls.
No.
Duncan
that was your own
McDougal
theory.
and Duncan McDougal proved that it weighs something.
I
Right,
don't
Grandad.
believe in souls.
You don't believe in Duncan McDougal doing scientific experiments proving it?
No.
You're
I will say though, I'll probably go and
Dick.
watch the film now.
I
Off the back
won't.
of that,
It is cool though.
I'm intrigued a little bit.
It's really interesting.
Is it?
What the weight of a soul?
7.6.
But I don't
Pretty
believe
good.
in it.
What? Like that's like saying you don't believe in air.
What?
Like,
Well, that's a little.
Like,
There's
still-
actual evidence of
Yeah,
air.
because there is.
there's actual evidence of Duncan McDougal.
What's that? What? No, I'm not about
No, he's
soul.
talking about
I'm not
soul.
saying he's not a real person. He's a
Yeah.
fucking maniac. That's what he is.
He's up there with Corporate Willy for me.
Another idiot.
And Willie,
Well, you like
Lizard
him?
Man. No, it's good. It's written there. Oh, I'm with a lizard there. But yeah, that was a really interesting one. But
You've captured the moon.
I will be back with the chimp war.
Right.
Is that it?
Well, no. Speaking of aliens, we can talk about Trump and this UFO debacle. He said the UFO files are being released very, very soon. 17th of April, Trump said a Pentagon review had found very interesting UFO documents that would be released very soon. A deadline has already lapsed on the 14th of April for Pete Hegseth to hand over 46 classified UFO videos. Now, Lou, what do you think of this?
I think it's just distracting. Like trying to get people on board.
Well, if he does release files, what do you want to see?
Release
What's the first thing you want to
files.
see?
Like,
What would you love as confirmation?
for me, it's already been confirmed, but I would love to see what they actually look like. But like, I know there's 5 different species, so it just depends which one they want to show us. I would love the lizard man. I would love the
Genuine
lizard one.
question, right? If there is an alien species, right, that is obviously so advanced they've made it to us, that means they're so far more advanced than us, right? The fact they've even got here.
Yeah,
Do we really want to be meddling with that?
absolutely not.
This is an interesting thing, actually. Have you seen this stuff where since like 2008, American scientists working in this sort of area, 21 of them have mysteriously died to the point where they've now
21 grams.
21 grams.
Oh my fucking god! It is
But,
alien
like-
harvesting.
But literally high up people who would have access to like UFO stuff, and now they're looking into it at, like in Congress, like where they've went.
Damn, it's all
Oh, 10
connected.
sites,
dude.
sorry, but
Right, okay.
I actually have a theory. I think they went with the aliens to research. I think we're communicating, and it's like send them off.
And
And in
Do
return,
you know-
we get technology. In return, they go there
You know
and do
everything
stuff.
you're saying now in terms of like hypothesis.
It's actually more accurate than you'd think.
No, but I mean,
How do you-
essentially,
how do you
what
know?
this 21 grams film is someone's just taken everything you've just said and turned it into a film. It doesn't necessarily mean it's true.
I know, but the crazy things I've said on the show, it's not so crazy with like UFO files getting 10 scientists linked to aliens.
Already
missing.
halved.
Like, it's
in,
all
like,
going-
a minute of research.
Like it's all pretty fucking crazy mode, though, isn't it?
Crazy, boy.
Yeah, crazy is probably the right word. I just think I don't want to get involved because
I
the
think-
superior race will probably just end up winning and
It'd
killing
be like
the other one.
Independence Day all over again.
Yeah, I think they actually live underwater because there's videos that they have from the air. There's a famous video from a fighter jet where they actually managed to track it, and you can see it like stop starting, and it was going ridiculously quick, and then it went above the water flying, but there was no like if you followed a jet above water, the engine's going to spit up water. There
Yeah.
was nothing,
It's like
and
a
then
hovercraft almost.
and there's loads of like other reports of it just dipping into the water as if it's nothing
Mm.
because they're supposed to move in their own gravitational field. So
Wow.
where would you, if you wanted to hide from humans, and you have to have a base here because it's long living on the moon,
Yeah,
you'd go underwater. Right, we haven't even explored.
it's true.
Yeah, well, yeah,
Right at the bottom.
Yeah,
yeah.
it's pretty true.
Be a bit boring though. Like, what would they do down there?
I think they'd send drones.
Or maybe
anyway.
they're in the center of the universe.
Oh, this is an interesting
I have been
philosophy.
watching. Oh no,
Carry on.
I've been watching a lot of space stuff lately.
Mate, it's good. Like,
He's rubbing
Since
up on you.
Artemis. I was watching a video the other day about like the race to Venus. Have you seen that one?
That was to land a drone on Venus.
And NASA just gave up. So like, well, it's fucking like ridiculous. There's nothing there. No, they got there. And it just
they
every
got
spacecraft just blew up because of the pressure and stuff.
Yeah.
It was too
Right.
hot. But the Soviets
did land
did
one.
like 21 missions.
Wow.
They just kept going back.
They
There's
do.
fucking nothing there, lads.
They have pictures and landed on it. You know.
Yeah, I know they've been there.
Oh yeah, there it is.
If there's nothing there.
Just put a filter on Mars, mate, and you've pretty much got it. If I'm honest.
But back in the 60s,
Yeah,
because
I mean,
of
it
the,
would just
because of
AI
the smoke
now,
cloud
you know what
above Venus, they thought Venus was
Water underneath, yeah.
No, they thought there was going to be life in it on
Yeah.
Venus. More so than Mars.
And we don't have on.
But it
either.
turns out because Venus apparently the spec of it is the most similar to Earth. I think.
It is pretty. I wish I was
Sure, there
around
was
then when-
21. And 21 again.
It's fucking exciting stuff that they just don't even bother
16.
with now.
Oh, 25, yeah. 16.
Push.
Because yeah, they're and again they've only started these Artemis missions because the Chinese want to go.
Yeah.
The Chinese
race
claim
away,
that they
really.
already landed, but have you seen this? So the Chinese a few years ago claimed that they landed on the moon, but the video they made is like really fucking clearly fake.
It's just like on
So they just like deleted it.
Is it
Yeah, it's
big
literally on a
They
bit.
deleted it.
Jeez. They deleted the video. You can't really find too.
Do you actually think it is a bit mad, ain't it? The moon is made out of cheese.
Makes sense why you'd want to go there.
Is that what they're claiming is real? Have they got a camera on?
Sure, that's not like a prototype video.
Oh, like a blueprint for how they would
Yeah,
land.
surely that's North Korea as well.
No, this is the more real, the one that's supposed to be real. Just doesn't look real, lads. Who you fucking kidding? Yeah, cool though. I'll go there.
You'll go to the. Do you reckon you've got the capabilities to be an astronaut? Isn't it quite a brutal?
I don't know. I'll get dizzy. I do when they do
Probably
the-
not then,
when they-
really.
I can't go to.
train for your sauce.
I can't go on a swing set without getting like.
What is this one? Who is this? Oh, right, it's me.
Right.
Damn it, that's a pretty good statue, actually.
Let's get a Philosophy in.
He's got
before I
some
go
serious
mental.
obliques. Yeah, so this week's philosophy, guys. Would you rather only be able to tell the truth for the rest of your life or only be able to lie? Wow.
Only tell the truth.
I think that's the correct answer.
No,
isn't
yeah,
it?
you've got That would be a really fucked up way of living.
Absolutely.
Just
yeah.
never.
You'd never have real connections
But
with people, would you?
You would have to never. Also, less deep than that, but like you'd never eat what you want at a
I
restaurant.
was just about to say that. What can you order?
Oh, yeah, good
What do you want? The salmon. Fuck.
Yeah.
Every time.
Oh, yeah, your entire life would be...
That's
You'd be
actually-
annoyed at
that's
your
actually
entire
the
life.
shittest question ever because.
Oh,
obviously-
yeah, sorry, Aaron, you've been done there.
I would
by
say
Lewis.
though. I would say as well. You couldn't tell everyone that you can only tell the truth because.
Because that would be a lie. Saying
No.
I'm telling the
If
truth-
you chose the truth
Right.
and you can't. I could tell Tom. I can only tell the truth because like
Truth shall set you free.
the amount of questions that he's gonna rattle off and just like make you say the truth about everything.
Oh, I see.
I'm
Yeah,
calling you
like
a
a
truth,
truth
eh?
serum.
Yeah, it's like too much. So you'd have to live I think I'd go live on a farm.
I think that
What,
the,
like your granddad?
The trees.
Oh, yeah,
the ability to
truth,
balance
yeah.
both is actually like it's quite important. as a human,
This is a
isn't
good
it?
question, right?
I'll try to tell the truth.
No,
all
no, but
sides.
Yeah.
absolutely. But
Sometimes you have
there
to
are
lie,
there
though.
are lies that you have said in the past.
I'm
saying generally, I'm saying as a person,
overall, I don't actually think I've actually lied in a while. Nothing to
I
lie
was just
about.
about to ask this.
Yeah.
Do you reckon how long or how
lie
often do you think you lie?
I really don't lie much. I feel bad. I don't
Like
like
say too much.
being deceptive.
They're only ever white lies anyway. They'll
Yeah,
be like,
I'll
they'll be
lie.
like, oh, I don't feel very well. Can't come to the pub.
I just always think
You know?
I just always think I can tell when someone's lying, and I can tell when they're lying, just a small one to save your feelings. And I'd rather them just like say the pub scenario. I'd rather you just say no.
I
And
wasn't talking about you.
No,
specifically,
but like
saying,
saying that
when-
scenario, I'd rather you just say no, and I'd rather not lie to you and say I can't be bothered. And
Yeah.
it's
Yeah, but that is the truth if you say you can't be bothered, isn't it?
true. That's normally what I would say.
But I mean, I meant more like it's more just to gently let people down with stuff.
Yep.
Like work or something. If they want, oh, do you want to come on my podcast? Oh, I can't. I'm working.
Yeah.
I'm off a week.
Yeah.
I just don't.
Yeah, it's true.
But it's a bit. I just feel it is a bit rude to be like, no, not really.
Yeah.
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 But that's where I'm bad because I just end up saying yes and go.
Yeah, but it keeps the relationship a little better that way, doesn't it?
Not if
just,
they
you
can
can't just be
tell.
blunt and.
I
brutal
think
about
I've got
everything.
a lie detector in me. I've got the autism in me. I can tell like the micro changes in one's tone.
You're saying in person. I'm saying just
even
doesn't
over text. Even over text, I can read that shit.
Yeah.
Interesting.
You're full of shit because I've lied to you. Loads.
Well, the correct answer is only being
do
able to
every
tell the
time.
truth, obviously.
You've been wrong.
And people should aim for that, I think.
Yeah,
Be
obviously,
truthful
but
more often.
sometimes lying is necessary.
Yeah.
God, I'm so bunged up, man. Fucking baggies fucked me up last night, mate.
Am I allowed to tell you about something?
What?
Never.
Not that.
No.
Go on,
Also not.
talk to me, babe.
You're going to say the AirPod thing,
Yeah.
but that would imply that we know that you're back from
No,
Pot Cop.
go on, just go. Just go say it.
And then they'd be like, why is he speaking about that but not Pot Cop?
Why don't we just say we'll speak about Pot Cup next week?
Okay,
To them.
you do it then.
Hey guys, we're going to speak about Pot Cup next week because we got a big juicy story. But I have got a juicy story from. It's a quick one, so don't worry. But like I got
Can I
into
just
the
ask one
airport.
question before next week? Did you have a good time?
Had a great time playing golf in the sun.
Okay.
There's nothing that can top it. The amount of times where I was on the course and just saying, "This is the greatest thing in the world."
Could
Yeah.
it have been greater?
Can't comment on anything. We'll find out next week. Subscribe. But I got into the airport, right? I couldn't lie anyway, so I can't even allude to it.
Nice, good.
I got.
Did you have sex in the in Germany?
Oh, God. Surely the lack of response is confirmation.
Dude, the smile.
I got into the airport, right? And it was a long flight, really hot flight as well.
Do you know I've just realised who you look like when you do that smile? Gengar. Type in
Gengar,
Did
nice.
you see Haaland did the smile?
No, he didn't.
He didn't
He
do
did
the
do the smile,
smile.
it's
He
caught
did. He
on.
did the like a looking.
Just like that in half. That's not what I imagined.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're reaching there.
Yeah.
Anyways, I get into the airport, right? Long flight. Was a bit of a long, sweaty
it?
one. Yeah, it was on Ryanair, and it's just a bit fucking cramped and
How
hot.
long's to Portugal for? 3?
Yeah, it was. It was like 2 and a bit hours.
Oh!
but
It's not a long flight.
Yeah, that's not that.
It's long when you're cramped in, though.
If
Were you
anything,
cramped in? I thought you had a row to yourself, or did you not?
Oh, fucking hell.
bleep that.
On the way out, fucking have a whole row to myself. Buzzing, message Revac saying, I'm like, oh, mate, look at this, got a roll myself.
Yeah.
Straight after that, some comes over. For weight issues, they have to move me.
Didn't
Move
message
me
me.
next to 2 people. I'm like, fucking absolute pricks.
Oh wow.
Anyways, get into the airport.
Wait, so what?
It's because you had the weight of expectation on your shoulders.
No, do you know what? It was next to the doors where, like, so they probably obviously
Wait,
looked at me.
you got an exit row. You got upgraded to an exit row, and you're moaning.
good.
No, it wasn't an upgrade. Basically, they looked at me and they were like, look, we can see that you're capable and up to saving a life.
Yeah.
He's just like the
Would you be okay with going to the exit door?
Odium man.
Sorry.
Flashed his
They,
badge to
they
you.
basically
That's the
said,
best possible scenario you can get on Ryanair, getting moved to the leg room.
no, it was EasyJet, that one. But like, no, lying flat.
was Ryan?
Ryanair was on the way back, way out, easier. Lying
Also,
flat,
EasyJet's good in the...
lying out flat out compared to like fucking like this.
No, because you've got fucking
Oh, you got
belt
you
buckles
got
up
leg
your arse.
room for 2 hours.
like
That's
that.
so good.
Nah, but like they did generally say we could tell you can save a life, so they put me there. Anyway, so on the way back, getting to the airport,
I'd love to see you when the plane actually started going down.
bit sweaty. Start going like this. I'm like, bloody hell, is that me?
What the bloody hell?
Like,
now?
I'm like, I stink of shit.
What actual shit or bo?
I know it smells of shit. And I'm like, I'm literally going like, have I shit myself? I'm panicking. I'm like, I was like, I've
Smells of
wiped.
human poo.
I had a poo, but I was like, I wiped my ass, so like I don't know what's happening. But then I was like, oh shit. Like, if I like put poo onto my t-shirt by
Yeah,
accident,
yeah.
and I've been like sitting next to people stinking like shit.
You found
Yeah.
out it was your breath. Anyway,
I keep walking, right? I'm looking,
what?
and
Why are you walking now?
we're walking into like get out in the security and stuff. We'd land at the airport, and like I'm looking around, like people are like
They can smell it too.
they can smell,
They've picked up on it.
they
Yeah.
can smell it, and it's like I'm getting more and more paranoid, right? Go towards the thing, and I'm like, this is a fucking joke. It reeks, and like there's people literally walking around like this.
Oh no.
Are they all looking at you?
I feel like they're looking at me. I feel like they're looking at me.
I'll
if
be
I'm
honest. If I show you,
Yeah.
probably
It's a
back.
good. It's a safe bet, isn't it? Let's be honest.
I'm like, I've shit myself in the fucking airport. My God, and it's like it's not even like a joke. Like you can
Wait.
you can see miles away. There's people just sat at their desk and they're like this.
But surely you have the bodily functions to know whether or not you've shat yourself.
Well, obviously not. You didn't, mate?
Sometimes a fart just like
Sometimes,
slip out, man.
mate.
Wait, but were you fighting through this process? Is that what you?
No.
Oh, so yeah. So
I just thought I might have.
All right,
shit
then,
with
you
t-shirt.
probably should know you haven't shit your
But I was scared. I might have. Anyways, I get.
leaking out.
It was like I get through, right, and I'm
Dripping
going
out
through
the
security.
sphincter.
And honestly, it's crazy. People are complaining. I'm walking past people and I can hear them talking about the smell of shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God, I'm stunk out Heathrow Airport, me. And I walk through towards like security. There's loads of kerfuffle.
And none of your mates on the flight as well.
By
They
myself.
flew back up out, yeah.
No one
no.
back as well. There's like an empty police desk, right?
Yeah.
Do you know where they give out like pamphlets?
Quick, get in,
Yeah,
shitty pants.
And I was like, that's weird. It's like it looks like there's a chair
Anything
like
to declare? Yes, I've shit myself.
No, that's just the customs officer. Sometimes they're not all there.
but they had like no, there's a chair tipped over and they had like leaflets on the top that were like a bit of a mess.
It's kicked off.
And I was like, what's going on here? And it was
Someone shit themselves.
I hear a raucous as I go down.
Ashford.
A dirty protest.
They're wrestling with this geezer, right? Wrestling with this geezer, right? And fucking
Oh, I've just
fighting.
realised this is all fucking made up, isn't it?
He's against the wall, and like this geezer genuinely, as he must have
Good
shit
night.
himself or something.
Yeah.
So but they're struggling with him. He's giving up a bit of a fight. So the policeman goes to his like, can you pass the handcuffs? His handcuffs are dropped on the floor. So I'm like, I've never been in a position where it's like fight or flight. You know what I mean? Where it's
Well,
like,
you just had your flight.
ah.
Ha ha!
But it's like, are you gonna rise?
Fight not long ago.
Are you gonna rise to the occasion or not? Similar to taking the window
What, by
seat.
giving handcuffs to the police?
Well, it's a moment. It's
This
fine.
is my moment, guys. Here you go, officer. See ya.
No, but they're fighting with this guy, and I could be like, I don't want to get involved.
And he went, I am Idris Elba.
But instead, it's like I chose and was brave enough to. I got the handcuffs, gave it to him. They start handcuffing this guy, and in the end, the policeman gives me. Yeah, mate, it is like this. I swear to God. I swear to God, that looks real. Anyways, the police guy afterwards like comes over, shakes me hand. He's like, thanks for that, and he gives us a leaflet for the police.
Fuck off, mate.
I'm not joking.
And long story short, it's now DCI Bowden.
But stunk of shit though.
Wait, yes, where's that? So
But I don't know what he did. But he must. Have
oh,
shit
he's the
himself.
guy that was
How are
smelling.
you smelling it on the
I don't.
plane?
No, we were in the airport. We got off the plane.
Right.
It's
So
when we
he's the
walked-
guy that you now think is the poo victim,
I think he shit himself and ran.
right? And he's like the trail of poo.
But like
parked
I
with-
worked at Sainsbury's once, and someone literally spread shit on the walls. Right? I actually think it was a situation like that because
Someone.
I cannot explain to you the smell of poo that was like. I was feeling sorry for the people who were working at like the baggage reclaim.
Yeah.
Because they were just there like this.
Did you have to clean the poo up in Sainsbury's?
Huh? No, I got out of that, mate. Wasn't
By
doing
getting
that.
fingered in the
Rather
arse.
get sacked.
Yeah, do you remember in your prostate exam?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all.
So what you said?
It did.
You said it was an AirPod story.
No, airport.
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 It does make me like think though, like in another life. Like my mate's a policeman, and he said to me, he's like, "You've got what it takes."
Yeah.
You need
that's
help.
that's double confirmation in one holiday that you've got the authority to be that kind of.
But in that scenario, do you think you would have had the fight response to go and intervene and help?
You didn't intervene. You gave them back their handcuffs.
It was a big moment though. I had to go over and I had to run and give them to you.
Did you run and give it to like what?
Yeah, I was like,
a little over the shoulder.
well, if
There you
I-
go,
if-
officer.
If I want the details, I went running and just like a stupid thought, I ran and like, do you know when you slide over?
Slid on the floor, picked them up one hand, swapped over, and then just threw them
Honestly, I
across.
slid across, grabbed them, frisbeed, and then roly-poly back to me.
Yeah, so there was like the baggage reclaim belt was going round. You jumped on it, slid round it, Johnny English style.
I'm
landed up,
coming!
Picked the cuffs up, smacks.
Not
whacked
on my
straight the
watch! No crims in here.
Crims.
Here you go, officer.
side. Yeah.
Leaflet. No thanks.
Wait, did you say no to the leaflet?
Yeah, I was like, mate, I've got.
You get more like Dwight Schrute every day.
Well, realistically, I don't want to join the police. Like, I appreciate his respect.
Because you were already in
don't have
the
to,
army.
you know?
so
It
you don't
isn't. It
need
isn't
to-
my blood though.
Yeah.
Police work's actually in my blood. I have family members in the police.
Well, you're in the army at one
Dirty
point.
pigs.
Like I've got. It is in my. Like I've got that. You know, the right of law and order in me blood.
Oh my god.
You have Viking blood. I have the fight for right and bad. Right
I've
and
got
evil.
fireman blood now, really.
Truth and lie.
Yeah.
And then
Fight
you've
for
just
the
got
right.
alcohol in your blood.
Nice.
Right, thanks for tuning in. Cheers, Theo.
Thank you,
You're a
Theo.
very handsome man.
We'll hear more about your Potter Cup next week, along with Gaz Gobbles and
Just let you
Backside
know,
Court.
Lewis lost.
Or he won. We actually don't know.
actually have
I
no
know,
idea.
Lewis lost. I spoke to his mate.
You have no idea.
I do.
Wait, genuinely?
Yeah.
Oh, this is the truth or lie
Who's the
system
name?
thing, isn't it?
What?
What's the name?
Oh, so you did lose.
What's the name? No, because I know he doesn't.
Scott.
That is actually one of them.
Yeah, because you told us last week.
Did he?
Oh, I've met him. I met him at the boxing. We speak sometimes.
Yeah, he's the mullet man.
Yeah. He said-
Guys, pot a cup coming next week.
said
Trust
you
me,
lost and you cried.
it will not disappoint.